What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. Today we're going to be going over Hbar. So this is actually a request from one of the subscribers. Big shout out to Elias Dream, one of the members of the channel. But yeah, we're going to be going over this and all the big stuff that's forming up right now inside of Hbar. And actually, compared to everything else in the market, Hbar actually went down far less than everything else. So we're going to be going over this. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment in the comment section and to let me know what you all want me to go over next. And also, if you want to become a member of the channel, definitely go ahead and join, and I'll go over any crypto that the members want me to go over, as this is a request from Elias Dream, one of the members. And also, if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. If you want 10% off all your trading fees, definitely go ahead and sign up for MEXC Global, link in the description. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight to it. So the first thing that we're going to be going over with Hbar is all the different organizations that we're partnering with, all the different things that Hbar is doing, and all the funding that's going on in Hbar, which is a lot. Hbar does a lot on the development side. So over here you can see the Hbar Foundation commits $250 million to drawing Metaverse apps to Hedera. This is actually really big. So the announcement follows a $155 million DeFi fund launched at the end of March. As you can see here, this is what they're talking about. The newly EVM compatible woos DeFi with 155 million Hbar fund. So yeah, they're wooing the DeFi area. So yeah, there's a lot going on with Hbar. And then on top of that, you got this emissions tracking project goes live on Hedera as Hbar stands up $100 million ESG push. This is huge, $100 million. So there's a lot of funding going on inside the Hbar Foundation. So let's go over the first one. So this is going to be the $250 million ones to the drawing the Metaverse apps on Hedera. So this is going to be one of the bigger ones. So Hedera Hashgraph is eyeing the Metaverse with its latest venture fund. And remember, the Metaverse is really just now starting. We're really at the bottom of everything that the Metaverse has to offer and the potential. So we're really not going to even get to the nitty gritty of the Metaverse this year. It's probably going to be more like next year and the year after that, leading into 2025. Then you're really going to see like the peak of the Metaverse and all that type of stuff. So let's keep going over this though. So yeah, $250 million in Hbar tokens towards its development. That's pretty much what they did. And the announcement made by the Hbar Foundation comes just a week after the network launched a $155 million crypto economy fund focused on decentralized finance, DeFi. So the Metaverse funds targets business to consumer and business to consumer projects that Hedera hopes will bring users into Web3 and its ecosystem, with a focus on gaming and virtual worlds, consumer brands, and collectible sports and fans engagement and enterprise metaverse. So they're pretty much building this whole ecosystem in the metaverse. So Hedera is known for its blockchain Esqui, or I don't know why I said that wrong. But anyways, distributed ledger technology, which was recently made Ethereum virtual machine. So anyways, over here you can see with a package of large token incentives, the network backers are looking to attract applications that have clicked on other chains. So they're really trying to bring people in here. So this could be really big for Hbar. So not only this, also the $155 million fund for DeFi. So there's a lot of development going on inside Hbar. Now, a lot of people are probably looking at the price like, why is this not translating into the price? Why is it still 63% down from the all-time high? Well, everything's down from its all-time high, so you can't really say that. And then people are probably like, why is it still down 46.1% for the last year? And then you see this still up 1,900% for the last 2 years. So there's still a lot of upside potential for Hbar. Hbar is really at a low point right now, but you got to think about it. Hbar is on a lot of different exchanges. So as all these different developments start ramping up inside of Hbar, that's when you're going to start seeing the cash flow, especially when altcoin season comes around. But anyways, we are down for the year 46%. You know, people are probably all scared about that. But look at this. This is what I really like to see. 5.2% down in the last 24 hours. But you look at everything else is down huge in the last 24 hours. Typically, when Bitcoin goes down huge, altcoins go down even more. But what you're seeing with Hbar here, Hbar is not down as much as Bitcoin. Actually, it's down slightly less than Bitcoin. So that's definitely a good sign. Now, Hbar definitely holds its weight. It really does hold its value fairly well. At the all-time high was at 56 cents. So that's definitely not too far away from where we're at now, about 19 cents. So we're still close to that all-time high, but it definitely holds its value amongst a lot of other cryptos. But it is also one of the slower moving cryptos. Like, people don't come into HBAR and Hedera. People don't come here to pump and dump. We typically don't see get rich investors coming into HBAR trying to get rich. So this is just not one of those projects. This is literally a project that's building ecosystems, literally a project that's developing inside the crypto world and really just spreading all this information in the crypto world. So there's a lot of potential with HBAR beyond just investing. It's literally beyond investing at this point. So HBAR is definitely one of those cryptos that have huge utility, just a huge ecosystem. It's one of those cryptos that has the future potential. So we could see HBAR way higher than a $3.9 billion market cap, especially with all the funding that we're seeing going into the metaverse. The metaverse is about to be the biggest thing inside of crypto, really inside the world. It's going to really change the whole landscape of everything, of technology, because you got to think about it. Everything is going to become digital. People are going to be playing games online, but they're going to be in the online verse, which is the metaverse. They're going to be inside of it. So this is definitely a whole new landscape that HBAR is probably going to take over. But anyways, we got a lot of different stuff going on with this. So, we got the whole funding for the DeFis, and then we got the emissions tracking project over here. So this is going to be big as well. As you know, everything's going green. So this funding going to this is definitely pretty good. So as you can see here, Miko, I think that's how you say it, Miko, whatever, looks to track carbon credits and renewable energy certificates in the form of ledger-based tokens. And that's when HBAR comes into play. So playing into the current trend for environmental, social, and governance technology, Hashgraph Consensus Ledger Hedera is touting a token visualization tool to measure, report, and verify the sustainability of everything from land use projects to eco-friendly farms. So the Trustary interface and Guardian application announced Friday by Miko, a data privacy and data and digital identity specialist building on Hgraph, our Hedera, also has the support of the HBAR Foundation. So this is going to be really big, and they lost $100 million sustainable impact fund. So that's going to be really big for HBAR as well, getting in on the environmental side of things. So yeah, we got literally every single landscape. HBAR is just coming in and tackling it with open arms. So we definitely can see some huge potential here. Now, looking at the charts now, I know a lot of people want to look at charts with HBAR, but when you look at the charts, you don't really see movements like you do inside of stuff like Dogecoin and stuff. Like if you look at Dogecoin did a huge pump like this, but then Dogecoin dropped huge immediately after. HBAR kind of slowly but surely did a pullback, and then it went right back up, and then a pullback to the same previous area, but a little bit higher. Now, I want to show something here. So it's showing that we're actually getting the same, lower lows. Now, we did just now have a huge drop in the crypto market, but it didn't affect HBAR as much as it affected everything else. So right now what we're seeing is the higher lows, not lower lows. I meant to say higher lows. But look, this was a low area for us way back here inside around July of last year, July and May. That pretty much landed us all the way down to about here at 16 cents. And now you're seeing the low for HBAR slowly but surely, possibly getting back there, especially with the whole crash that we just had in the overall crypto market. We may actually see HBAR drop down to that previous low that we had way back inside of January, or not January, but July. So we may see us pull back down to that point there. Now let's bring up the indicators and show what this is really showing us. So now that we broke out of this area, remember with the vital algo indicators, the red areas are pretty much showing more demand, the resistance areas, and the green areas show less demand, support areas pretty much. So all right. I mean, the green areas more demand, and then the red areas less demand. Green areas being support, red areas being resistance. I said it backwards. But anyways, let's go over this. So right here is where we had a little bit more demand. We had support back here at 1680 for HBAR. So that could be an area that we see HBAR pull back to. So that's something that you definitely want to look out for. Now, we don't want to just completely be bearish here for the crypto market, but we got to be completely honest. After this huge pullback, another pullback is definitely probably expected once we pump a little bit more. So I think one more pullback is expected. We may see Bitcoin get down to 35K, possibly 30K. If we see Bitcoin get to 30 to 35K, then we may see HBAR get down here to 16 cents and eventually possibly 15. But we just have so much support here at 16 cents. I don't see it going below 16 cents, to be honest. There was just a lot of support here for 16 cents. Even way back here where I was showing, there was a lot of support at 16 cents for H bar. So I don't think that 16 cents will be broken just based on the fact that we had a lot of support. Now, if 16 cents was broken, it's not going to stop at 15. If 16 cents is broken, then it will probably stop around 12 cents, because that's also where we had some resistance here and we had some support. So that could be another area. So you just got to look out for that 16-cent area, and you're going to look out for that 12 cents area. If we break 16 cents and go down below that, you will see 12-cent H bar. So that's just something that you want to look out for. But right now, just look out for the 16 cents, because that's probably what's going to come in the near future. Now, all this could be invalidated. Let's just go over here to the 15-minute chart, because remember, we did just now have a huge crash. Let's just say we just start going on a huge uptrend, right? Let's just say the uptrend is like huge. Let's just say Bitcoin starts to go back up and Bitcoin gets back to like 45K, 50K, 55K. And then you won't even see 16-cent H bar. But if we continue to have this pullback, you're going to see some kind of H bar around 15, 16 cents. But we are forming up a floor here. We are forming a little bit of a support area. So right here where you're seeing on the 15-minute chart that there is some support being formed here on H bar at 19 cents. H bar did not want to go below 1950 here. So we have some support at 1950. Now, the red areas, like I said, are showing less demand. Green areas showing more demand. We're actually in a green area here. So if this green area can keep forming and we can go on an uptrend, we could probably see H bar trending back up to 20 cents, about 2018. And then after it hits that area, it'll probably do a little bit of a pullback before it tries to go on another pump. And that next pump would take us up to this 21 cents area. So we started the pump again on H bar, you will see H bar get up to 21 cents. So that's what you could look out for next with H bar. And then, if we passed that 21 cents, then it'd be that next area of resistance, which will pretty much bring us to about 21.60, almost up to 22 cents. And then from 22 cents, the next area of resistance would be a little bit further up here to about 22.60, 22.80, somewhere around there. But I'm just looking out for what's happening in Bitcoin right now, because really Bitcoin is like the telltale sign of where everything else is going to go right now. So Bitcoin keeps crashing, everything else keeps crashing. But yeah, H bar has the potential to get back above 20 cents. That's what we want to see. And like I said, the all-time highs all the way up there in the 50s, that's what people ultimately want to see out of H bar. But I'll be completely honest here. After what happened today inside the whole overall crypto market, I wouldn't even be worried about any of this, because this is completely normal. This is completely healthy. This is the time and the opportunity to buy the dips. Now, this wasn't a big dip like overall, because you got to think about it. H bar didn't even pull back that much. H bar pulled back like 5%, a little bit more, because we didn't bounce back with Bitcoin. But still, it's only 5% after the bounce back. So we could see us trying to, rise a little bit from here and then have another drop, possibly down to a 35K Bitcoin, leading H bar to probably hit like 15 cents, 16 cents, somewhere around there. But yeah, this is all I pretty much got for you all today. I just wanted to show that. Now, looking at the 15-minute chart, you do see over here the 24-hour market control is in control by the bears by 80%. So we are 80% bearish, as you can see there. And if you also look over here on the oscillator, you see that the buying volume started to ramp up, but now the buying volume is going down a little bit. You can see that slope here with the buying volume on the oscillator. So pretty much what this slope is showing now, this slope is pretty much showing that we're about to have some selling pressure coming in. So you're about to see this go on the downside and go like that, and then go back into buying. That'll probably be somewhere up here. So I don't know when, but we should have some buying pressure coming back in, like maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. But right now we're having that selling pressure. You can see here on the oscillator, that selling pressure is going to start forming up here. Now this is the 15M chart, which isn't really a chart I like to show for H bar, because H bar is a long-term project. Looking at the 4-hour chart, we looked at that earlier. We still have the same thing forming up here on the oscillator. So you see a bunch of volume happen there. And then now selling is coming in. Selling is going to become a little bit more prominent here inside H bar, and probably coming back into the positive side around like the 18th of April or so, like that. Something around there. And usually it lasts for a few days. So maybe not all the way to the 18th, maybe to like the 14th. It'll last a few days. And then we'll start to have buying pressure coming back in. And then we should be back on that bullish path. But I just want to say, H bar has been kind of leveled out for a while now. Since the beginning of the year, it's really been trading between two different areas between 19 cents and about 26 cents up here. Hbar has been trading between those channels. So the next area we need to really watch out for Hbar would be the 32 cents as major resistance. We could get rejected there at major resistance, but if we were able to get out, you would see a 44-cent Hbar into the altcoin season and eventually pass the all-time highs. But yeah, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Definitely big shout out to Elias Drain for recommending this. And if you want to become a member of the channel, people, definitely go ahead and join, and I'll go over any crypto that you want me to go over. And also hit the like button and subscribe if you like this video. And leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about Hbar. If you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. If you want 10% off all your trading fees, definitely check out the MEXC Global link in the description. And as always, I'll be back with another video. Peace.